for the 1996 and 1997 seasons. He compiled a record of 33 wins and 12 losses during that time. In their first season, Coach Hagerman's team won the conference, regular season, and tournament championships. Thank you, Coach Hagerman, for having the vision and dedication to launch the Norris softball program. Next, we'd like to recognize Coach Greg Harden. Coach Harden was the head coach at Norris from 1998 through 2006. During that time, Coach Harden compiled a record of 143 wins and 107 losses. Coach Harden's team won the EMC Conference regular season and tournament championships in 2001. His teams also produced 4 district runner-up finishes, 2 district championships, and 3 state tournament qualifying teams. Coach Harden later became the athletic director at Norris, and his continued support for the Norris softball is appreciated. Thank you, Coach Greg Harden. And last, Coach Dave Carpenter. Coach Carpenter was the head coach at Norris from 2007 to 2019. Coach Carpenter compiled a record of 271 wins and 161 losses. Coach Carpenter's teams achieved the following: EMC Tournament Championship in 2010, 4 district runner-up finishes, 3 district championships, and ladies and gentlemen, 4 state tournament qualifying teams. Thank you, Coach Carpenter, for your dedication to the Norris softball program. And now, ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for these coaches for establishing the proud tradition of the Norris softball program. We'd like to advise all current coaches and players, we'd like to invite you out to the pavilion following the game for an ice cream social, which will be out in left field. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to Norris High School for the
Good evening, and welcome to the Norris Titans versus the Lincoln Northwest softball match. Batting first for the Titans, number 1, Allie Bischoff, and playing shortstop. Batting second, the DH, number 8, Macy Brown. Batting third, the starting pitcher, number 11, Brenly Solano. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 20, Sage Burbach. Batting fifth, The left fielder, number 5, Alexis Bryant. Batting 6th, the second baseman, number 6, Lena Hillis. Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 4, Ryan Hicks. Batting 8th and playing third base, number 10, Autumn Schoen. Batting 9th and catching, number 12, Riley Osowski. Batting and the flex player is number 9, Addison Burbach, playing center field. The Lincoln Northwest lineup will be batting first, number 11, and playing second base, Ashlyn Sagal. Batting second and playing left field, number 13, Lily Crandall Patterson. Batting third and pitching, number 17, Kinsey McFadden. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 16, Audrey Cat Cody. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 12, Skylar Meyer. Batting sixth, number 22, Megan Morton, playing third base. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 8, Alexa Dunkert. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 5, Addison Walker. Batting ninth, the DH, number 10, Maya Collins. And the flex player, number 7, and playing right field, Jenly Root. Lincoln Northwest comes in the game 1-4 with its first win coming against Platteview, 6-0. Norris is 1-2 with its only win this season, coming against Southern Diller Odell, 3-0. And on Tuesday it lost 9-6 against Crete.
Batting third and pitching for Norris, number 11, Brenley Solano. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 20, Sage Burbach. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 5, Alexis Bryant. Batting sixth for the Titans and playing second base, number 6, Lene Hillis. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 4, Ryan Hicks. Batting eighth for the Titans, playing third
Some of the highlights from the Crete Norris game on Tuesday was Autumn Schoen's 3-run home run in the 5th. Allie Bischoff going 3 for 5. And Sage Burbach going 3 for 3. And now we will have the singing of the national anthem by Grayson Palermo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Grayson. I just met this young man. He told me this
Thank
is
you,
the
Grayson.
first time he's ever sung the national anthem. I'm not sure I buy it. Great job, Grayson. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's umpires, and we're honored to have Mr. Dan Obermet and Jordan Adams. And good luck to both teams. We'd like to remind you that as spectators, you should not be on the playing field during or after the game, and we thank you for your cooperation. We'd like to further remind you that Norris is a smoke-free and pet-free campus. restrooms. It's a little walk over to Titan Stadium. Good luck to both teams, and let's play high school softball.
Batting first for the Lincoln Northwest Falcons, number 11, Ashlyn Segal. Pitching for the Titans will be number 11, Brindley Solano. Solano pitched 1 inning against Crete on Tuesday and allowed no runs.
And head coach, Mr. Kyle McMurray. Leading off for the Falcons atop the first inning, number 11, Ashlyn Segal.
And here we go, starting with the number 11, Ashley Segal. First pitch from Solano is on the way and swung on and missed, strike 1 to Segal. Segal is playing second base tonight for the Falcons. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Solano. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Ashlyn Segal. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Solano. High and outside, ball 1 to Ashlyn Segal. And here's the 1-2 delivery from Solano. Outside and high, ball 2. 2-2 the count to Ashlyn Segal. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Solano. Inside, and it'll hit Segal. And that brings up number 13, Lily Crandall Patterson. Titan infield consists of Autumn Showen at third, Allie Bischoff at short, Lena Hills at second, and Sage Burbach at first. And here's the first pitch to Crandall Patterson. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Patterson is playing left field tonight. And here's the 0-1 pitch from Solano. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Lily Crandall Patterson. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Solano. Swung on and fouled, and the count stands at 0-2. On deck for the Falcons will be number 17, Kinsey McFadden. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Solano. High, ball 1. 1-2 the count to Patterson. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Solano. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That is the first punchy of the night for Brindley Solano. And that brings up number 17, Kinsey McFadden. Here's the first pitch to McFadden. High, ball 1. 1-0 the count to McFadden. McFadden is starting pitching tonight for the Falcons. Here's the 1-0 pitch to McFadden. Swung on and hit to left. by Kinsey McFadem. And the Falcons hop on quick on Brinley Solano, and they have taken a 2-0 lead here against the Titans. And so that brings up number 16, Audrey Coatney.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 16, Audrey Coatney.
The pitch to Coatney is outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Audrey Coatney. Coatney is catching tonight for the Falcons, and here's the 1-0 delivery from Solano. Fouled down the first base line, and that makes the count 1-1 to Audrey Coatney. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Coatney. Ground ball to the shortstop, Bischoff, and over to Burbach in time for the second out of the inning. And that brings up number 12, Skylar Meyer. The outfield for the Titans consists of Addison Burbach in center field, Ryan Hicks in right field, and Alexis Bryant in the left field. And here's the first pitch to Meyer. In there, low ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Skylar Meyer. High and out, high, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Skylar Meyer. Meyer's playing shortstop tonight. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Skylar Meyer. Fouled back. 2-1 the count to Skylar Meyer. On deck for the Falcons, number 22, Megan Morton. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Skylar Meyer. In there, strike 3. Got Skylar Meyer looking. So after a half an inning, Northwest 2, Norris coming up in the bottom of the first. Batting for the Titans here in the bottom of the first, number 1, Allie Bischoff.
Leading off the Titans go out on the first inning. Number 1, Allie Bischoff.
Bischoff is playing shortstop tonight. Here's the first pitch to Bischoff. Outside, ball 1, 1-0 the count to Allie Bischoff. On the mound for the Falcons, number 17, Kinsey McFadden. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and drilled down the third base line. Bischoff is going to go for 2. And she is in there with a leadoff double for the Titans. That brings up to the plate now number 8, Macy Brown, who is DHing tonight. Here's the first pitch to Macy Brown. Low and inside, ball 1. Catcher blocks it and gathers it pretty quickly there, so Allie Bischoff does not advance to third. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Brown. Inside, ball 2, and that ball skips past the catcher, Audrey Coatney, and Bischoff will go to third. So now a runner on third with nobody out here in the first, and a 2-0 count to Macy Brown. On deck for the Titans, number 11, Brinley Solano. And here's the 2-0 pitch from McFadden. Swung on and hit to center. That will get past over the center fielder's head. Brown will head for second, and she's in there with a stand-up double. And Bischoff will score from third. And that cuts the Falcons' lead in half. The score is now 2-1. And that brings to the plate number 11, Brinley Solano. And here's the first pitch to Solano. In the air, second baseman under it, and will make the catch for the first out of the inning. And that brings up number 20, Sage Burbach. Burbach is playing first base tonight for the Titans. And here's the first pitch from McFadden. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Sage Burbach. On deck for the Titans, number 5, Alexis Bryant. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Burbach. High, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Sage Burbach. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Burbach. Inside, ball 3. 3-0 count to Sage Burbach. Almost hit Burbach there. And here's the 3-0 pitch from McFadden. Outside and high, ball 4, and it's a walk for Sage Burbach. And so it'll be first and second with 1 out here for Alexis Bryant. Bryant is playing left field for the Titans tonight. And here's the first pitch to Alexis Bryant. Outside and low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Alexis Bryant. Here's the 1-0 pitch from McFadden. Swung on and drilled up the middle for a single. Brown will score from second. Burbach moves up to second. And it's a single for Alexis Bryant. And the Titans have tied it 2-2 here in the first. That brings up number 6, Lena Hillis. Hillis is playing second base tonight for the Titans. Here's the first pitch to Hillis. Inside, ball one. 1-0 the count to Lena Hillis. Drill down the third base line, and that gets by the left fielder. Burbach will score. Bryant will score. Hillis will hit for third and will be there safely. And it's a 2 RBI triple for Lena Hillis. Now that brings up number 4, Ryan Hicks. And the Titans have taken the lead 4-2 here in the first inning. Here's the first pitch to Hicks. Out inside, in there, strike one. 0-1 the count to Ryan Hicks. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hicks. Hicks steps out. And now here's the 0-1 pitch to Hicks. Hit and pat up the middle for a base hit. And that will score Hillis, and Hicks will head to second with a stand-up double. Titans now have a 5-2 lead, and that brings to the plate Autumn Schoen. Wild throw there from the shortstop moves Hicks up to short third. Schoen hit a 3-run home run in the 5th inning against Crete on Tuesday. And here's the first pitch to Schoen. Ball one. 1-1 the count to Autumn Schoen. Sorry, it wasn't a wild throw by the shortstop. It was a glance off the glove of the catcher. And here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's through, and Hicks will score, and Schoen puts the brakes late at first. And that brings it up Riley Osowski. And the Titans have a 6-2 lead against the Northwest Falcons. Meeting on the mound, head coach Tabitha Olson goes out to check on her pitcher, Kinsey McFadden. One out here in the bottom of the first. When play will resume, Autumn Schoen will be on first with 1 out, and Riley Osowski up to bat. Number 1, Allie Bischoff is on deck. She doubled her first time up. Here's the first pitch. And number 17, Kinsey McFadden, gets back on the mound. And Osowski steps back in the box. And now here's the first pitch to Riley Osowski. High and outside, and that will hit the fencing, the chain link fence, and Schoen will move up a base. She's now on second. 1-0 the count to Riley Osowski. Osowski is catching tonight for the Titans. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Osowski. Inside, and that will get by the catcher, and Schoen will move up another base. This is the first year for the Lincoln Northwest Falcons. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Osowski. Swung on and hit down the left field line and way foul. And the count now is 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch from McFadden. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Riley Osowski. No movement in the Falcon bullpen. The pitchers on the Falcon roster seem to be Ashlyn Segal and Christine Helms, who is listed as a utility player, so I don't know if that means she can also pitch. And the count is now full at 3-2. Actually, there's multiple utility players listed. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed by Osowski. And over to first in time for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Ali Bischoff. Bischoff is 1 for 1 with a double in the first. And here's the first pitch to Bischoff. Swung on and fouled into the fencing. Strike for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Ali Bischoff. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Ali Bischoff. In the dirt, ball 1, and Schoen will come to the plate on a wild pitch. Schoen came to the plate, Schoen singled in her first at-bat, then advanced on a wild pitch, advanced to second on a wild pitch, then advanced to third on a pass ball, and now scored on a wild pitch. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Bischoff. Swung on and hit to foul towards the left field line. 1-2 the count to Ali Bischoff. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bischoff. Fouled down towards the Norris dugout on the third base line, and the count stands at 1-2. On deck for the Titans, number 8, Macy Brown. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And fouled down the left field line, almost into the football field, football complex. And the count stands at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bischoff. High, ball 2. 2-2 the count to Ali Bischoff. Faden has struggled to get 3 outs here in the first. And the rip, just a little early. That is also into the football complex, or about there. And the count stands at 2-2. McFadden has gotten 2 outs here in the first inning. And the Titans have scored 7 here in the bottom of the first inning. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Bischoff. Hit into the air into the right field. And a one-hop the wall. Bischoff is heading to second. She'll round second and get to third. And she's in there with a stand-up triple. Her second extra base hit tonight, and that brings to the plate number 8, Macy Brown, who's 1 for 1 with a double back in the first inning. And here's the first pitch to Brown. In the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Macy Brown. On deck for the Titans, number 11, Brenly Solano. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Brown. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. Great stop there by the Norris head coach Kyle McMurray, who throws it to the pitcher. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Brown. Swung on and hit into the left center field gap and gone. Home run for Macy Brown, and that makes the Titans lead 9-2 as Macy Brown rounds third base and her teammates come to congratulate her on her 2-run home run. Brown now has 3 RBIs in the game. Now batting for Norris, number 11, Brenly Solano. Solano is 0 for 1 with a fly out to the second baseman in her first at bat. Here's the first pitch to Solano. In there, strike one. Late call by the ump. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Solano. In the dirt, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Brenly Solano. On deck for the Titans, number 20, Sage Burbach. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Brenly Solano. Ground ball to the third baseman, and that skips by the third baseman, number 22, Megan Morton, for a single for Brenly Solano. And that brings up number 20, Sage Burbach. Courtesy runner, number 7, Bree Clements. Clements is a senior. Burbach is also a senior. Burbach is 1 for 1 with a single and a run in her first at bat. And here's the pitch to Sage Burbach, fouled down the right field line. And the count is now 0-1. On deck for the Titans, number 5, Alexis Bryant. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Burbach. High and outside, ball 1, 1-1 the count to Sage Burbach. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Burbach. Swung on and fouled down the right field line, and the count is now 1-2. And here's the 1-2 pitch from McFadden. Swung on and missed. Strike. Foul tipped, sorry. And the count stands at 1-2. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Burbach. High, ball 3, and number 7, Bree Clements, will go to second base on the wild pitch by McFadden. And the count is now 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Sage Burbach. Strike 3. McFadden strikes out 2. But the Titans score 9. After 1, Titans 9, Falcons 2. Batting for the Falcons here in the top of the second, Megan Morton, Alexa Dunkirk, and Addison Walker.
Leading off for the Falcons, top of the second inning, number 22, Megan Morton.
And that brings up number 22, Megan Morton. Coach getting last little tidbits to Morton. And here's the first pitch to Megan Morton. Ground ball. First baseman will get it. And muffed it. And Megan Morton is on with the leadoff single.
And batting for the Falcons, number 8, Alexis Daker.
And that brings up number 8, Addison Dunkirk. Fouled into the fencing. Strike 1 to Alexa Dunkirk. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Dunkirk. Bunted foul. And the count is now 0-2. On deck for the Falcons, number 5, Addison Walker. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Solano. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that brings up number 5, Addison Walker. Walker's playing first base tonight for the Falcons. And here's the first pitch to Walker. High, ball 1. 1-0, the count to Addison Walker. And here's the 1-0 pitch from Solano. Swung on and missed. 1-1, the count to Addison Walker. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Walker. In there, strike 2. 1-2, the count to Addison Walker. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Walker. Just outside, ball 2. 2-2, the count to Addison Walker. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Walker. In there, strike 3, hitting the outside corner of the plate. And that is the 4th punchy of the night for Brenly Solano. And that brings up number 10, Maya Collins. And here's the first pitch to Maya Collins. Swung on and missed, strike 1. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Maya Collins. In there, strike two. 0-2 the count to Maya Collins. On deck for the Falcons, number 11, Ashlyn Segal. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Collins. Swung on and missed, strike three. Solano strikes out the side here in the top of the second. After 1.5, Titans 9, Northwest 2. Leading off for the Titans here in the bottom of the second, number 5, Alexis Bryant. And here's the first pitch to Alexis Bryant. Bryant is 1 for 1 with a single back in the first inning. Outside ball 1. 1-0 the count to Alexis Bryant. Now pitching for the Falcons, number 11, Ashlyn Segal. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Alexis Bryant. Catcher comes back. And now we'll have the 1-0 pitch to Alexis Bryant. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Alexis Bryant. And here's the 2-0 pitch from Segal. Swung on and missed by Alexis Bryant. On deck for the Titans, number 6, Lena Hillis. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Bryant. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Alexis Bryant. Swung on and fouled into the fencing. 3-2 the count to Alexis Bryant. And here's the payoff pitch from Segal. High ball 4. And that puts Alexis Bryant on first base with a leadoff walk. And that brings up number 6, Linnea Hillis. Hillis is 1 for 1 with a triple back in the first inning. Here's the first pitch to Hillis. High, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Lena Hillis. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hillis. Swung on and hits a center field. The center fielder is under it and will make the catch for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Ryan Hicks, who is... Oh, sorry. That brings up number 7, Bree Clements. On deck for the Titans, number 10, Autumn Schoen. And here's the first pitch to Clements. High, ball 1, 1-0 the count to Bree Clements. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Clements. Swung on and fouled down the left field line for strike 1 to Bree Clements. 1-1 the count to Clements. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Segel. High ball 2, 2-1 the count to Bree Clements. On deck for the Titans number 10, Autumn Schoen. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Clements. Swung on and fouled into the fencing. 2-2 the count to Clements. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Segel. In the dirt, ball 3, skips by the catcher, and Bryant will take second. And here's the payoff pitch from Segel. High ball 4, and the skips by the catcher, and the throw down to third, not in time, and gets by the third baseman, but the shortstop is there to gather it. And that brings up to the plate number 10, Autumn Schoen. On deck for the Titans, number 12, Riley Osowski. And here's the first pitch to Schoen. Swung on and fouled to the third base dugout, and the count is now 0-1. Schoen is 1 for 1 with a single and a run back in the first inning. And here's the pitch to Schoen. High ball 1-1 the count to Autumn Schoen. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Schoen, and that's inside. 2-1 the count to Autumn Schoen. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Autumn Schoen. fouled straight back. And the count is now 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Autumn Schoen. Swung on and hit into the air. The left fielder is playing deep, and that'll get down for a bloop hit. Force out a third. Ball gets by. Wild throw by the left fielder, and the runners will move up a bag. Bree Clements will go to third. Alexis Bryant scores. And Autumn Schoen is on second base with a double. And that brings up number 12, Riley Osowski, who struck out back in the first inning. On deck for the Titans, number 1, Allie Bischoff. And here's the first pitch to Riley Osowski. Ground ball, foul, just barely. Just drifting to the left side of the third base bag. Two runners in scoring position for the Titans here, with Bree Clements on third and Autumn Schoen on second. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Osowski, high, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Riley Osowski. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Osowski. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Riley Osowski. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Osowski. Swung on and hit into the air. The first baseman will be under it. The second baseman almost ran into the first baseman. The second baseman being number 16, and now Audrey Coatney. Coatney moves to second. Now catching, number 13, Lily Crandall Patterson. And here's the first pitch to Bischoff. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Bischoff. And Skylar Myers now in left. And that is taken high for ball 2. And the starting pitch and the Falcons starter, Kinsey McFadden, is now at short. In there, strike 1. 2-1 the count to Allie Bischoff. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Bischoff. Low, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Allie Bischoff. And here's the 3-1 pitch from Segal. Taken for ball 4. And they are loaded for Macy Brown, who doubled and hit a home run in the first inning. She has another great RBI opportunity here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And here's the first pitch to Brown. Taken high for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Macy Brown. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Macy Brown. High ball 2, 2-0 the count to Macy Brown. And here's the 2-0 pitch from Ashlyn Segal. Swung on and hit down the left field line and way foul. Count is now 2-1 to Macy Brown. On deck for the Titans, number 11, Brenly Solano. And here's the 2-1 pitch from Ashlyn Segal. Taken in the dirt, ball 3, 3-1 the count to Macy Brown. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Macy Brown. Outside, ball 4, and a walk brings in a run. Number 10, Autumn Schoen, thought about heading home there as the ball got past the pitcher, but third base coach Kyle McMurray stops her. And that brings up number 11, Brenly Solano. And here's the first pitch to Solano. Outside, ball in there, strike 1, sorry. 0-1 the count to Brenly Solano. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Brenly Solano. Ripped down the third base line, but foul. And the count is now 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Brenly Solano. Outside, ball 1, 1-2 the count to Brenly Solano. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Solano. In the dirt, ball 2, 2-2 the count to Brenly Solano. Solano is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out to the second baseman in the first inning. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Solano. In the dirt, ball 3. Schoen does not advance on the play. And the count is full at 3-2. And here's the 3-2 pitch to Brenly Solano. High, ball 4, and they walk, and Northwest walks another one home.
It's a walk by Solano, race the plate, number 20, Sage Burbach.
And that brings up number 20, Sage Burbach, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout in the first. And the Falcons are out to talk to their pitcher, Ashlyn Segal. Base is loaded for 2 outs, and 2 outs here for Sage Burbach, who's playing first base tonight for the Titans. And to start this inning, Alexis Bryant walked and later scored. Lena Hillis flied out to the center field there. Bree Clements walked. Autumn Schoen doubled. Alexis Bischoff walked. Macy Brown walked. And Brenly Solano walked. And that brings up Sage Burbach. And here's the first pitch to Sage Burbach. Inside, ball one. 1-0, the count to Sage Burbach. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Sage Burbach. Swung on and hit to the first baseman. It skips by the first baseman and over to first. Not in time, and 2 runs will score. And number 11, Brentley Solano will move to third. So it's a 2 RBI single for Sage Burbach, and that brings to the plate number 5, Alexis Bryant, who walked here in the second and singled in the first. Score is now 14-2. And the first pitch to Bryant is swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Alexis Bryant. On deck, number 2, Reese Behrens. And here's the pitch to Bryant. Up the middle for a base hit, and Brentley Solano will score, and Sage Burbach will move to second. That brings to the plate number 2, Reese Behrens. Behrens pitched on Tuesday and gave up 9 runs in 6 innings. And here's the first pitch to Behrens, outside, ball 1. 1-0, the count to Reese Behrens. On deck for the Titans, number 7, Bree Clements. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Reese Behrens. Hit to the shortstop, over to first. Out. And after 2, Titans 15, Lincoln Northwest 2. And batting for the Falcons here in the top of the 3rd, Ashlyn Sagal, Lily Crandall Patterson, and Kinsey McFadden. Now, pitching for Norris, number 6, Lena Hillis. Playing second base now, number 11, Brinley Solano. And here's the first pitch from Lena Hillis. Inside, ball 1 to Ashlyn Segal, who was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Segal. Hit! Segal again. And that brings up Lily Crandall Patterson. And
Hit by a pitch by single breaks play number 13,
Lily Crandall Patterson is 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first inning. Sorry, Peterson. Hit into the air to center fielder. Center fielder's under it and will make the catch. Center fielder is number 9, Addison Burbach. And that brings up number 17, Kinsey McFadden. McFadden is 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run back in the first inning. And here's the pitch to McFadden. Grounded foul off towards the Norris dugout. And it's an 0-1 count to Kinsey McFadden. Here's the 0-1 pitch to McFadden. Inside to McFadden. 1-1 the count to Kinsey McFadden. And here's the 1-1 pitch to McFadden. Swung on and fouled to the Norris dugout. And the count now is 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Hillis. And here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-2 the count to Lena Hillis. On deck for the Falcons, number 16, Audrey Coatney. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Hillis. Swung on and hit way foul, hitting the light pole off the third base line, and the count stands at 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch to McFadden. Swung on and hit. The left fielder will get under it and will make the catch. Alexis Bryant to make the catch. And that brings up Audrey Coatney. Coatney is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the shortstop back in this first inning. And here's the first pitch to Coatney. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Audrey Coatney. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Coatney. Out inside, ball 1 to Audrey Coatney. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Coatney. In there, strike 2. 1-2 the count to Audrey Coatney. Here's the 1-2 pitch. inside, ball 2, 2-2, the count to Audrey Coatney. On deck for the Falcons, number 12, Skylar Meyer. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled towards the Falcons dugout on the first base side, and the count stands at 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Audrey Coatney. And fouled straight back, and the count stands at 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Hillis. In there, strike 3 called. And that was Hillis's first punchy of the night. And looks, that's game. Titans 15, Lincoln Northwest Falcons 2.
Again, we'd like to welcome the Lincoln Northwest
And
out to Norris and into the conference. We wish you
the Titans are now 2-2 on the season, and their next game will be Tuesday against Blair at home.
drive safely. Again, we'd like to
See you on Tuesday. I'm Mitchell Severson. Until next time.
Norris softball alumni to attend and their families to the shelter outside the left field at the conclusion of the game for an ice cream social. Have a good night and please drive safely.